Hey friends, welcome back to the Debt Sucks podcast, where we laugh, cringe, and learn from other people's money mistakes so we don't have to make them ourselves. I'm your host, Ben Matthews, bankruptcy attorney, debt slayer, and professional witness to some of the dumbest financial decisions ever made. Last week, we talked about 6 things to do when disaster strikes. How to protect your home, your credit, and your sanity when life throws a financial curveball. We covered everything from triaging your bills to building a shit happens fund so you're ready for the next hit. If you missed that one, go back and listen. It's basically a survival guide for when the universe decides to test your overdraft limit. Hey, but today, we're flipping the script. From crisis response to cringe-worthy choices. Because while disasters can blindside you, some financial messes, we volunteer for those. I've seen people borrow money to pay off debt, use their house like an ATM, and try to finance happiness one swipe at a time. And lately, social media has turned bad financial decisions into full-blown trends. So today, we're counting down 10 of the dumbest things I've seen people do with debt and money, especially the ones that look totally normal online, but are financial time bombs in real life. So grab your coffee, your rock pile form, and maybe your blood pressure meds, because some of these are going to hurt. Number 1, using credit like it's cash. Let's start with a classic. Using credit like it's cash. You've heard of girl math or boy math, right? That mental gymnastics where someone says, if it's on sale, I basically made money. Or if I use my credit card, it doesn't count until the bill comes. No, that's not math. That's delusion with decimals. Here's the truth. If you spend it, you don't have it anymore, no matter what name you give it. Putting it on a credit card doesn't make it free. It just rents it at 25% interest. When you buy something with credit and tell yourself you'll just pay it off later, you've already lost, because later never feels easier. It just feels more expensive. Credit isn't money. It's a trap with reward points and good marketing. Use it for convenience, maybe even for perks, but if you wouldn't hand over actual cash for it right now, don't swipe for it. Future you doesn't deserve your leftovers. Number 2, not reading the fine print. You've seen the promises. 0% for 12 months. Buy now, pay later. Instant approval. Translation: hidden fees, deferred interest, and payment plans designed to outlive your enthusiasm for whatever you bought. If the contract needs a magnifying glass, that's not a deal, it's a setup. So before you sign, find out what you're really agreeing to do. Ask, what's the real rate after the intro period? What happens if I'm late once? What's the total cost if I make only minimum payments? Now, once you know the truth, ask yourself the harder questions. Do I still need this? Could I get it another way? Used, borrowed, or cheaper somehow? Would it actually hurt to wait, save up, and buy it with cash instead? Because once you know the real price, that great deal might not feel so great. And trust me, no interest usually comes with no mercy. Number 3, turning unsecured debt into secured debt. The classic financial genius move. Using your home equity to pay off credit cards. It sounds smart, until you realize you just traded $15,000 in unsecured debt for the possibility of losing your house. That's not strategy. That's Russian roulette with a mortgage. You can't repo a Visa card, but you can absolutely lose your living room. Keep unsecured debt unsecured. It's easier to negotiate, discharge, or pay off. Don't turn something that can be forgiven into something that can be foreclosed. Number 4, making minimum payments forever. People brag online. I've never missed a payment in my life. Well, cool. But if you've been paying minimums for 8 years, that's not responsible. That's just expensive. Minimum payments are how credit card companies turn small mistakes into lifelong relationships. They love you staying just above water. It keeps their bonuses flowing and your balance growing. Even $50 more a month can save you years of payments and thousands in interest. But here's the truth. If you don't have a plan, the system is the plan. And that plan is for you to stay in debt forever. That's why you need the Debt Sucks plan. It's the blueprint to stop this nonsense, stack your debts, attack them one by one, and actually see progress instead of treading water. You're not doing the credit card companies a favor by being loyal. You're just funding their Christmas party, and you're not even invited. Number 5, spending to look good in your feed. This one might sting. People go broke trying to look rich, and now social media makes it worse. The soft life, the treat yourself trend, the endless travel selfies financed by the world's most generous lender, MasterCard. Here's the thing. Wealth you can see is usually fake. Real wealth is silent. It's the emergency fund no one knows about, the paid-off car that doesn't scream, "Look at me." If you have to finance your lifestyle, you're not living it, you're leasing it. Likes don't pay interest. Number 6, co-signing for family or friends. Next up, the "I was just trying to help" mistake. I've seen people co-sign loans for family members, friends, exes, even business partners who barely qualify for a library card. They come to you with puppy dog eyes and a story about how the bank just doesn't get them. But here's the thing. There's a reason they need a co-signer. And that reason is almost always a poor payment history on other debts. The bank looked at their track record and said no thanks. So ask yourself, if the bank won't trust them with its money, why should you? Because when they don't pay, and odds are they won't, you owe it all. Every late payment, every default, every "I swear I'll catch up next month" hits your credit report and your bank account. If you wouldn't write a check for the full amount today, don't co-sign. Helping someone get a loan doesn't make you generous. It makes you the backup borrower. And backup borrowers always pay for the encore. Number 7, taking financial advice from TikTok strangers. Oh, this one, it's everywhere. Use your credit card to buy assets. Borrow money to invest in stocks. Just manifest abundance and the debt will handle itself. These are people giving financial advice between dance moves. If your financial expert is lip-syncing while teaching you about leverage, maybe get a second opinion, preferably from someone who owns pants that aren't part of a matching influencer set. The internet is full of hacks that make people feel smart for doing dumb things. Here's the truth. If it sounds too easy, it's because they're not the one paying the bill. Now, to be clear, you can take from financial advice on TikTok, if it's me. I'm the guy reminding you that debt isn't a vibe, it's a bill. So yeah, watch your For You page carefully. Some of those money gurus want followers. I just want you to stop doing dumb stuff with your wallet. Number 8, financing depreciating junk. Let's talk about cars, phones, and fancy furniture. People are out here financing stuff that's losing value faster than their excitement for it. I've seen 84-month car loans. That's 7 years. The car might not even last that long. And by year 5, you'll probably be bored with it anyway, especially once the new car smell is replaced by kids and fast food fries. And here's the kicker. I've seen people roll the balance from one car into the next, so they're paying for 2 cars while driving one. Then they add gap insurance just to protect the loan that they never should have had in the first place. Why would you do that? If it breaks down before it's paid off, you're not driving, you're donating. Buy reliable, not flashy. And if you can't buy it without a payment plan longer than your pet's lifespan, walk away. Number 9, treating refinancing like a reset button. This one's sneaky. People treat refinancing like it's progress. I consolidated my debt. I'm starting fresh. Except they don't actually start fresh. They keep spending. So now they've got the new loan and the old habits. That's not a solution. That's a do-over with interest. Refinancing only works if you change your behavior, cut up the credit cards, cancel the accounts. But here's the question. If you're really going to do that, why do you even need to refinance your debt? What you need isn't another loan. It's a plan. Try the Debt Sucks plan. Yeah, I know I've said it before, but clearly some of y'all haven't heard me. Stop refinancing your way into the same mess. Change the habits, build your rock pile, and let's crush the debt instead of recycling it. Number 10, ignoring the red flags until it's too late. And finally, the silent killer, pretending everything's fine. Missing payments just this month. Juggling cards. Avoiding calls from lenders. Denial doesn't buy you time, it buys you trouble. If you're behind, face it. Fill out your rock pile form. Get a plan, because it's not the first missed payment that wrecks you. It's the third one you pretend doesn't exist. You can't fix what you won't face. Listener question. This one comes from Tara in Chicago, who writes, Ben, I loved your Silent but Wealthy episode, but I gotta ask, does being silent but wealthy mean never having fun, never treating yourself? Great question, Tara. And no, not at all. Being silent but wealthy doesn't mean joyless. It means intentional. It means you're not broadcasting your success or financing your fun on credit. It means your peace of mind is louder than your purchases. I'm not against vacations, dinners out, or nice things. I'm against debt-fueled pretending. Real wealth doesn't need a spotlight. It just needs a plan. So yeah, enjoy your life, but don't go broke trying to prove you are. Because the quietest people in the room often have the most freedom and the fewest payments.
Hey, let's get real for a sec. The Debt Sucks plan, it's awesome. It works, but not everyone has the time or the patience to chip away at their financial Mount Everest. Maybe you're drowning right now, like creditors calling your grandma, paycheck gone before it lands, sleepless nights count of drowning. Sound familiar? Listen, you don't have to white knuckle your way through this alone. Instead of spending years battling debt $1 at a time, I've got you. Bankruptcy isn't a failure, it's a fresh start. And sometimes hitting reset is the smartest thing you can do. At my law firm here in South Carolina, we take the time to listen to your story and help you figure out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you. No pressure, no judgment, just straight answers and real solutions. And if you don't live in South Carolina, don't worry. I can connect you with a trusted attorney in your state. Wherever you are, help is closer than you think. So if you're ready to stop the stress and start fresh, visit debtsucks.info to share a little about your situation or call my office for a free consultation. Let's find your path forward together, because sometimes you don't need a plan, you need a damn lifeline. Let me be that lifeline.
All right, let's land this plane before somebody finances it. Here are your takeaways. 1. Credit isn't cash. 2. Fine print isn't optional reading. 3. Don't risk your house for your mistakes. 4. Don't finance validation. And 5. Don't confuse clout with cash flow. And above all, stop making the banks rich off your bad habits. Being wealthy isn't about what people see, it's about what you keep. So get your free rock pile form at debtsucks.info, find out where your money's really going, and start building the quiet kind of wealth, the kind that doesn't need applause. Adulting is hard. Debt makes it harder. But dumb debt, that's optional. So until next time, stay grounded, stay weird, and stay debt-free, my friends.